matirin, and something that doesn't have matirin, which we explained to mean either the blood or the kaimetz. Only chayiv once it goes into the vessel. So we just did in this Gemara is we explained the Mishnah. The Mishnah said that kadshan bekeli. Once you put the matir into the keli, then you're chayiv alav mishum noiser mishum tameh. But before it goes into the vessel, you're not chayiv mishum noiser mishum tameh. Before, that's what we learned from Rabbi Lazar, from the Bais, that even though you have a sacrifice here that's tameh, but the laws of someone eating a sacrifice that's tameh only apply after it was put into the vessel. If we're talking about the matir itself, which is the kaimetz or the blood, and if we're talking about the davar sheish matirin, only after the matirin are brought will the laws of the tumas mikdash and kedusha apply. Let's go a drop further. We've discussed a chatayis hameisif, a chatas that needs to be left to die, usually because the kapara was done already, and what do you do with this leftover chatas? If it would have been a shlamim, you bring it as a shlamim. But because it's a sin offering, there's nothing to do with it. The kapara was already brought. You don't just bring an extra sin offering.
By different.
There's an extra animal here.
I mean that one got lost, it was found later.
It's found, right. Yeah, so by an asham taloi, we said Yom Kippur made a difference. But by a chatas, we said that Yom Kippur didn't atone for the chatas. Here we're on the chatas. So Vlad chatas. Vlad chatas, this is the child of the chatas is a female animal. So before you bring the chatas, this animal gives birth, you have an extra, what do you have here? You have an extra chatas. It's muras chatas. If someone exchanged the chatas for another animal, for another chatas, that was a prohibition. He wasn't allowed to do that. He's trying to bring a sin offering and he really messes up again. He does tamura. That's not what he was supposed to do. Or let's say the owner died. That was not in the plan either. But so the owner gets atonement by his death, and he doesn't need the chatas. The children don't have to bring it. Yemusu, those are left to die. Those animals are left to die. If it becomes over a year old, the chatas is supposed to be within its first year. If it goes over a year old, now it's not eligible to be brought. Or it got lost. And when you find it, it has a mum. If you find it after the atonement, then tamas. Then you leave it to die. And it also doesn't do tamura. In other words, it's like invalidated already. You're not supposed to have personal use from it, but if you do, there's no Meilah on it. Let's go to. We're only dealing here with two cases. There's 5 cases. The first 3 we said were definitely left to die. If it's over a year old, or if it got a mum because it got lost and it got a mum, so then it depends. If you find it before the atonement was brought, so tirach is to you wait till it gets a mum, you sell it, and you buy another one, and now you'll have two sacrifices. What's that, Aleph? Okay. And those both of those sacrifices are eligible to be used. And the Meilah, and there's Meilah in those sacrifices. So in other words, over here we have a distinction that it could be that you do have an option of bringing one or the other of these sacrifices. It depends when you find the second one. When you find the first one, which could be now the second one, or it could be still the first one.
And if the Bailim are not around,
so you mean they died?
Right.
No, if the Bailim died, that was in the first 3 cases where it gets put to death no matter what. There is no difference of when you find the animal or not. The Gemara asks, if you notice, the rule of the Mishnah in the first 3 cases was definite, Yamusu. In the second 2 cases, it says it depends. So why do we say the second two cases it depends? The Gemara says Reisha psikale, Seifale psikale. The answer is simple. Because the first three cases it's definite. The second case is it's not definite. Hatana le gabi Tamura. We say, but 1 second, you have the same Mishnah in Masechtas Tamura. It says Tana Hasa Mishum Tamura, Tana Hacha Mishum Meilah. Over there it taught it because of Tamura. Here it teaches it because of Meilah. Yes, it's the same distinction, but over there it went under the category of Tamura for the same reason. Here it goes under the category of Meilah. Okay, let's leave it. Yeah, there's no slichas on Shabbos, so we don't have to change the time.
We have a very special mitzvah presentation